Guys, I'm psyched to be here because I am tackling some jobs today that I've been putting off, some gross, nasty jobs, including cleaning out my fridge. Oh, it's definitely like a bit of a science experiment at this point. So yeah, get ready for that. We're going to be doing the cleaning, a nice deep cleaning scrub of my sink, and I accidentally edited to put that at the end of the video, so make sure that you stick around to see that towards the end of the video. And I'm going to be showing you my beautiful before and afters, but we're going to be picking up a whole bunch of mess, doing some deep cleaning. We're going to be spending quite a bit of time in the kitchen today, but we're also going to be in the living room. But yeah, stick around, it's going to be a wild ride here on Rent Plus Us with me, Amy. So I'm just going to take you guys around my house and show you the mess that we've got to deal with today. We do have some tidying and decluttering to do, but honestly today is about just getting to some jobs that I have been putting off and avoiding. You know, the ones like cleaning out the nasty fridge, just getting into some nooks and crannies that need doing a bit of a deeper clean of the kitchen, getting a bit of laundry done, you know, just those little jobs that are sort of sitting there waiting to be done, but you just can't seem to quite get to them because you've either let them go for too long or it's just, I don't know, just seems a bit overwhelming. So we're going to get to those. We're going to clean the sink as well, and we've got some other stuff that we're going to do. But if you are new, welcome. This is Rent Plus Us. My name is Amy, and it is nice to finally make your acquaintance. If you're a regular viewer, welcome back. Thank you so much for being with us again. I am really excited to share this episode with you guys. Make sure that you stay till the end. We've got some lovely before and afters. And if you haven't yet, if you enjoy homemaking, cleaning, realistic, decluttering type videos, then this is a good channel for you. You might want to consider subscribing so you don't miss an episode. But if you decide not to, that's okay. We can still be friends. I'm pretty chill, and yeah, I get it. Sometimes you just don't want to click that subscribe button, and that's okay. But if you do, you can consider it your good karmic act of the day. And I will send you blessings and good vibes back. But if you don't, I'll still send you those things. I won't send you bad vibes. Anyway, moving on, I tend to get distracted. I'm just going to make a quick sandwich for my little girl. Yes, it's a little bit of a naughty one. It's just some Nutella and peanut butter, but it is going to keep her quiet and entertained while I get some of this kitchen picked up. So why has my house gotten so bad? I know, you guys, I always have an excuse, but I have been super, super busy. Like, I am trying to finish uni. I've only got a couple more units to do. I just got an email from my uni supervisor about contacting her to set up a meeting to finish my thesis, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even have time to do that. Like, I don't even have a moment where I don't have my little girl with me to be able to do that child free. So yeah, if you can't even set up the meeting to discuss like how you plan on finishing your thesis, that's a problem. That's an issue, but that's okay. I'll sort it out. Even if she has to be with me at the meeting, then that'll happen. I'll make it happen, you guys. I will make it happen. So yeah, there's been that. I've also been working. I've been doing some work for a client, which I'm always doing, but I've been trying to get more of that done and get on top of that. And my kids, honestly, like, I have two little kids that need me, that need my presence, and that take up a lot of time. And you know, I'll tell you something really frustrating is I'm someone who loves to get up early and get things done, but unfortunately I've got this chronic, I've got ulcerative colitis. You've probably You've heard me complain about that before if you're a regular viewer on this channel. Honestly, like, there's illnesses and diseases so much worse, but it definitely makes me really, really fatigued. And so I've been really struggling to, and like, it doesn't matter. I could go to sleep at like 9 o'clock at night. I'm still going to struggle to wake up before like 7 o'clock in the morning, like really struggle. Which sucks because like getting up early and getting stuff done is my is my my magic power. It's always something and I love that. I love the feeling of waking up early before everyone else, when the house is quiet and it's just you, and having a cozy cup of coffee and getting your work done and then ticking it off, and you're all set and you're available, you're mentally, physically available for everybody else during the day. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks having to sleep. It sucks being human sometimes. So that's been really difficult. So now I'm moving on to the, stovetop. And this thing gets nasty. But I'll tell you something, people that have, I'm not dissing anyone. I hate dissing people. People who have like perfectly clean kitchens, I've noticed are people that tend not to do very much cooking in their kitchen. And I do a lot of cooking in my kitchen, and that's something that I think is a good thing. If you have the time and you are so inclined, then it's great making a healthy meal, saving some money. Like, why not? So, don't feel too bad if your kitchen is a little bit like, not perfect. It probably means that you're cooking. But, if you don't like cooking and you don't have time, or who cares? Honestly, who cares? Like, I am certainly not here to judge or make anyone feel bad. I think that there is so much judgment that we have on each other, and really, we don't know each other's circumstances. Like, you don't know if the person that was rude to you at the grocery store, maybe their cat just died, or, something terrible's just happened to them, or they're battling some like chronic illness or mental health. You just don't know. And I think so often these days we're just so quick to put on our judgy cap and judge people around us. And don't get me wrong, some people are just jerks, but I feel like the vast majority of people are doing the best they can with what they have at any given moment. So why not just show some love and compassion if you can, And you guys can see that my kitchen countertop is actually broken. So someone, I will not name names, I will not shame, jumped up on my kitchen countertop to sit on it and ended up breaking it, like cracking it fully in half. So I do not have the financial means to replace the whole top. So it's just being held together with, like, I don't even know what you call it. Some tool. It's being held together by some tool that's not really meant to hold tables together, but it's working. We're getting there. So right now I'm just chucking some scraps out, because I've been doing a lot of cooking, chucking some scraps out for the animals. One of the really handy things about living where I live is I've got heaps of wildlife. So literally scraps you can just chuck right out the front. And our wallabies and little possums and whatnot will just come and nibble it and eat it up. Chickens will eat it as well. So yeah, it's good. You feel like you're not wasting. And then also you can compost. So heaps of stuff that we can do with our old food.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time. But when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times. Set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over. Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. should be good, but we keep lighting fires. But would you be, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. We keep on talking and talking, talking and talking.
Oh my god, you guys, I forgot to hit record on my little phone here that I'm recording myself speaking to you with now. Silly me. But that's okay. I've just hit record. So here we go, the fridge. As you can see, I do not have a perfect fridge from the outside either. I've got like kids stuff stuck on there and magnets, people to call, all sorts of things. And that's just how I do stuff. So, you know, now I'm looking at it, the fridge is not that terrible. That the vegetable compartment's pretty terrible, but the rest of it's not too bad. But I'm someone who really does love a clean fridge. It's really something that I prioritize. And not only because, you know, obviously when you open it, it looks nice, makes you feel good, it's clean, hygienic. I find I eat healthier when the fridge is organized, probably because you can like see the beautiful fresh fruit and veggies and not like old gross moldy stuff in there that you're like, no, I'd rather eat a piece of chocolate, thanks. So yeah, there's that. But also I find it's a money saver because you can actually see what you've got to cook with. And so often you actually, when you don't clean out your fridge, you have a lot less than you thought you had because you don't realize how much stuff has gone bad. And yeah, just like a nice invitation to use the food in there and to cook. So I encourage you, clean out your fridge. And you know what, you guys you do not have to get all these little like organizer things that people try to sell you. Like, I hate them. I find they just like take up room, and then it's like, you know, you don't always have like 20 little yogurt packs. And so then when you've only got one yogurt pack, you've still got the whole little organizer for it in there. It just takes up room. That's what I find. If it works for you, go for it. I've tried heaps of those different organizers and they just do not work for me. Cleaning the fridge out like once a week, great. If you can get into a habit. I was in a habit for a really long time, just like ordering my groceries on a certain day and then making sure that I had the fridge clean like the day before the groceries came or the morning of. And I was really good with this. I have let it go. That happens sometimes. That's another thing. Like, so often we'll get into a habit and then we'll let it slip and it'll be like the end of the world, like, oh, that didn't work, or I just can't do it. It's okay. Like, habits kind of sometimes slip away. You just start doing it again. Like, it's not a moral failing. It's not a big deal. Just start doing it again or try a slightly different way. You don't have to like give up and stop altogether and be like, I'm a terrible person. Just so you know, I'm saying this because this is what I think in my mind. Yeah, you can start the habit again. You can get back on the horse, and even if you keep falling off, just keep getting back on. And maybe try a slightly different way or something. Don't beat yourself up. You know, like, life's hard. So I did recently get a big shopping order. So the way I do my shopping is I'll order it. I'll do like a big shopping order at the start of the month because I get like a 10% off coupon with something. It's words if you're in Australia. The rewards program is really good. You pay, I think it's like, I can't remember exactly. I wish I could. It's like $70 for the year or something, but you get 10% off a month on your shop up to $500. So you can save like $50 a month, which is good. You know, it comes back to you what you pay for the membership, like quite a bit. So yeah, I'll do like a big shop at the start of the month and then just sort of top up with little shops all the way through the month. But I'm finding the grocery bill is just at the moment astronomical. And I think part of well, there's a few reasons. Number one, yes, I'm part of a family of 5, so naturally the grocery bill is going to be bigger than when I was like single. But more than that, you know, most people in our household are gluten-free for various reasons. Gluten-free food does cost more. I love the program like Gluten Free where if you're a celiac, you get some like extra money to pay for your gluten-free stuff. I thought that was so cool. Yeah. And then also I've got a 13-year-old who eats a lot because I'm so like ADHD, and I'll just make a decision in the morning, like to go somewhere, I'll do something. I tend to just grab snacks instead of actually having stuff like that I've pre-prepared. So obviously if you buy like pre-packaged snacks, which I know it's not great for the environment, there's certain things I can do for the environment and certain things that I struggle with, and organization is definitely a big struggle for me because I just like to wake up in the morning and be like, okay, well, what do we feel like doing? It's pretty rare unless we've got something booked, like the kids do certain activities on certain days, but other than that, it's just like, what do we feel like doing? So I tend just to grab snacks and hit the road and go. Sometimes I just even keep snacks in the car for when we decide to head off. You guys, I've lost my point. What was I saying? Oh my goodness. So I am now doing the vegetable cooler. It's been worse, but it's pretty bad. I really hate when this gets gross. I'm sort of trying any tactic I can right now to not touch stuff, but I can't tip it in. It's really hard to tip in and film and hold the bag and everything. So I've given up that plan. But I will let you guys in. It's going in bags. Don't worry, it's not being thrown away. It's going to our chickens. It's going to recycling. Not recycling, going to compost, going to many different places. So don't worry, the food is not being wasted. It is going back into the earth in some way or another. And one of the things that I really wanted to touch on, you know what, you guys need a break from my voice. We'll touch on it in a second. Here's some music to enjoy. So one of the things that I really want to touch on as well was the art of removing things for your life to solve problems instead of adding. And it's interesting because I'm editing for one of my clients a video where he talks about this in depth. That's really interesting. And he talks about a study that they did where they gave people they had to solve a problem, and there were two solutions to the problem. One was to add something and one was to take something away. And the vast majority of people did not even realize that there was an option to solve this problem where you could take something away. Everyone wanted to add something. Even when there was only an option to take away, not to add to solve the problem, people still couldn't see it. I thought that was so interesting. So it just shows how wired we are in our minds to to add things. And I think that's maybe why sometimes we get into, you know, trying to fix our clutter or our lives by buying organizational objects, or even just buy, like, this is what I do, which is really bad. I'll go out if I'm feeling stressed and overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, maybe the kids need something more to do. Or even if I'm, here it is, here's my fridge looking beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love a clean fridge. It is like probably one of the few things that I think I can organize pretty well now is my fridge. You can see I've got the beautiful fruit down there, berries. My little girl is really into raspberries at the moment. So see you, money. It was nice. It was nice knowing you a little bit for a little while. Yeah. Again, lost my train of thought. You guys, my brain. Yeah, that's it. So often I think that, so I'll go out and I'll buy the kids a toy or something because I'm like, okay, I'm stressed, so maybe the kids need something to entertain them. So I'll go out and buy a toy and bring it home and be like, here kids, play with this new shiny object, and they'll play with it. Quote marks there, play with it. So they'll basically just tip whatever it is out and throw it everywhere because I'm not engaged in the activity. It's just them. And they don't necessarily know what to do, or like, they're just little kids, and so they just want to be wild, and my kids are wild, so just throw stuff everywhere and make a mess. So now I'm tired because I've been out and bought a toy. I have less money. The kids have made a mess. They're not particularly more entertained, and I've got another piece of clutter in my house, as opposed to just like, I want to say just stopping what I'm doing and taking them out to a park or sitting and engaging with them a bit more. Like, instead it's like I try to add and it makes the problem worse. You know, having said that, now I'm saying it and I'm thinking about it, it's also tricky because sometimes you just got to get stuff done and you don't necessarily have the ability to sit down with your child and be 150% there with them, or take them out to a park or whatever. It's tricky. I feel like being a modern woman is so hard. Like, and I don't like to complain because I know there's so many things that we have easier in our country and our culture than in other countries and cultures. But like, you know, it used to be that it was really hard. It was considered, you know, hard work to be a mother when all you were doing was looking after the kids and cooking and cleaning. And that is hard, don't get me wrong. But now it's like so many of us also have to work and be educated, and now we're supposed to, and you know, this is back in the day where, like, you know, everyone was smoking as well, so at least you had that like little joy in your life, having a cigarette, or, you know, mums were like having a drink every night even if they were pregnant. Yeah, but now it's like you're working, or you're working on a side hustle. Hey, YouTube. And, you know, you're expected to make all these like Steiner inspired stuff for your kids. And, you know, you used to just be able to open the door and let them run out and play and find the neighbor kids and get lost. You can't do that anymore because, you know, there's so much true crime. And honestly, like, the police will probably be called if your kids are just running wild in the street these days. So, man, there's a lot more to do. And I keep thinking, like, you know, why are we so stressed and anxious these days? Well, that's why, man, we got too much to do. It's that simple. Seriously, if you had less to do, I think that so many of us would be so much happier. It's honestly that simple. But it's hard because things are more expensive these days. We need money. We can't live on one income. I think that's such a big issue. And I'm not someone who's like, you know, men should go to work and women should stay home. No, not at all. Not at all. But I do think that it's sort of impractical for a lot of people for both adult family members to be working and trying to raise kids. Maybe not. Maybe daycare's easier. I don't know. I'm just thinking aloud. Okay, my vacuum cleaner. I know I've had so many of you guys ask me about my vacuum cleaner, and I was sort of hoping I might even do like a cheeky little review today. I was going to do it in my next video, which is going to be like a deep cleaning video, but I've had a few people ask me to review it. I'll just let you know it's awesome, but I'll do a full review on it in my deep cleaning video. I just ran out of time for this one. I was thinking about sneaking it in, but it just was not going to happen. But it's awesome. I love it. It's picking. It's great. Someone did ask me about it. So thank you for commenting. I will put out the review on the next one it's filmed. I just haven't put it out yet. This video is a little bit long, so yeah, the next one, I promise you guys, deep cleaning video with a review of the vacuum cleaner coming up. There's my son sitting on the couch watching YouTube. Actually, I don't know if you guys know, but in Australia they're going to ban YouTube for kids under 6. I think it's under 16. How do you guys feel about that? Like, I'm really curious how y'all feel about that, because I don't feel that great about it. I think it's social media in general, but only certain platforms. Like, they're not banning like Xbox live chats as far as I know, or do they even have Xbox live chat? I don't know. I'm so old, but there's certain things that kids go on which I think is far more dangerous than YouTube. But yeah, they're banning YouTube for under 16, so obviously kids can still watch it, they just can't have an account, so they can't like comment and stuff, which yeah, but like they need their playlists and stuff. I don't know, like I just think I'm not a big fan of censorship. It's just how I was raised. I think that's a bad thing. I think that we need to teach kids how to be safe online. I think that, it needs to be more about education. And yeah, absolutely. I think, having kids that social media is too dangerous for kids. It just is. Like, it's not great. It's for everyone. It's addictive. There's predators on there. It's used to market to kids in a way that's unethical. I think, allegedly, don't come for me, people who run those platforms. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think that, especially YouTube, which provides so much education to kids, like it's even used by our government for like education and things. So to me, I just disagree with it. I disagree with banning at least YouTube for under 16s. And you got to think as well, like there's some kids out there who are abused. There's some kids out there who don't have access to worldly information from their parents that's important for mental well-being, survival. Maybe they're curious about the world or their bodies or anything, a number of things. And that way, they can access that stuff. And maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe parents should have more control. But I just remember, like, when I was young, my generation, we had Dolly magazine. I don't think you guys had that in the US. It was just like a teen magazine type of thing. And we would sit there at school and read it and learn stuff that, we didn't necessarily want to talk to our parents or our friends about. So I don't know. I think it's complicated. I understand the reasons for it and I understand the reasons against it. I just don't think, I just feel like we could put more effort and more money as a society and a country into things that are going to make more of a difference. And I think it's a bit of a cop-out. I think that, one of the big reasons for it, I believe, is for online bullying and harassment. And that is such a serious issue. And there's so many kids that really get a childhood destroyed by that. And I don't take that lightly at all. I don't think that banning social media is the way to go. I think kids are going to find a way around it, but also it doesn't address the underlying cause. And I think addressing the underlying cause is the most important thing, because otherwise we ain't going to get nowhere. You need better anti-bullying programs in school. You need better parenting programs in schools. Like, oh, my kid's giving each other a hug. Oh. You need better mental health availability for young people and their parents and everyone. It's a cop-out. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I feel like it's a cop-out, and we can do much better as a society. What is going on? Didn't I already clean this sink earlier in this video? Oh man, I've screwed up my editing. Okay, whatever. We're going back to the kitchen. We're gonna do the sink. But how do you guys feel about it? How do you feel about if you're in the US and you've heard about this Australia ban? How do you feel about it? Do your kids use YouTube? Do your kids use social media? I am that age where MySpace was a thing. I still remember it was my 21st birthday, and my friend said to me, he's like, oh, you know, on Facebook? And I'm like, what's Facebook? I'm like, I'm on MySpace. He's like, no one's on there anymore. Get Facebook. Okay. What is Facebook? Yeah, so I feel old now. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry, this video hasn't been much about cleaning. I don't know why I'm just coming in here to complain about social media bans, or discuss them. I shouldn't say complain. I'd like to have I don't know. I'm not a person who gets offended if you disagree with me on stuff. That's fine. Disagree. Or agree. Either way. I like to hear everyone's point of view, and I'm someone who's very happy to change their mind about things. Here we go. Cleaning the sink. Damn, I love a clean sink. I like a clean sink nearly as much as I like a clean fridge. But the thing is that the sink just gets so nasty so quickly. But I feel like my world is a little bit more organized and complete when my sink is clean. Hey guys, I'm going to let you guys listen to some music for a little bit, because I'm getting bored by the sound of my own voice.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah. You know I want him now. My heart is saying yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Oh, the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, 'cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new, even if we stay in bed. My heart is saying yeah. You know I want him now. My heart is saying yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark. I told him I would do it.
You guys, my kids are out today with their dad, and it is so cool to be able to sit here and do a voiceover without little people jumping on me. I'm like, what is this? This is awesome. Oh, my floor. Oh, I just saw it. Ah! Yeah, so this is like my kids throwing blocks and stuff around the place. I get a lot of comments from you guys saying that I need to just get rid of stuff and I'll be so much happier. And I totally agree. And I am chucking stuff. I'm donating stuff. I'm doing all kinds of things. Actually, I've got a video coming up. I think it's going to be after the deep clean video because dang, this house needs a deep clean. But we're going to be chucking everything out of the hallway because the hallway is just like, I've got a lot of the house decluttered. I know there's often stuff not put away, but I'm finding I can get stuff put away so much easier now that I have less stuff, which is really cool. But yeah, the hallway. Hey, update on my uni stuff. If anyone's a regular viewer here, yeah, I got I've got marks back for 2 of my assignments, and both of them I got distinctions for. So super happy about that. I was like 1 mark away from getting a high distinction in one of them. I was like, dang, pretty close. But you know, you take what you can get. Yeah, let me show you guys. I'll take you right now to go see. The hallway. It's over there. I don't want to get up. It's tragic. It really is. It's a really tragic situation, the hallway. No, I can't get this back on. And I've still got stuff in here that I've decluttered from the cupboard. If you haven't seen my linen, I think some of you guys missed it. If you haven't seen my linen cupboard declutter, I will link that here now. Go check it out. So yeah, my kids like to shove stuff under this little play kitchen. They're really obsessed with posting things in places. Apparently it's part of their development. Mess is part of their development, I'm told. Why can't like cleaning up and giving mummy a back massage and I don't know, doing yard work be part of their development? Why does it be making a mess and dropping stuff? That's okay. I love them to bits. They can trash my house. I don't care. I can clean it up and make videos for you guys. That's fine. But yeah, my kids are out with their dad today. They have gone to the park. They are having, from what I can hear, a great time. Yeah, I'm with them usually like all the time. So it's weird. At least one child all the time. So it is weird to be by myself. And their dad was like, oh, you should sit down and put your feet up and watch Happy Gilmore too. And I was like, okay. No, I jumped straight on the computer and went to work, but that's my, I don't know, working's my happy place. I have a really hard time sitting down and doing nothing these days, which is kind of sad, I think. I used to be able to sit down and do nothing when I was a youngster. It was great. I was like probably too relaxed when I was younger. And now I'm not relaxed enough. I'm having a hard time finding a balanced middle. Do you guys find that? Do you have a hard time with that? Like you're either 100% or like minus 10%. You have a hard time being in the middle? That's definitely me. Same with food. I have a really hard time. I'm either like really insanely healthy, like it's tuna and salad and green juice and green tea, or it's like chocolate and wine and McDonald's. There's not like an in-between where it's like, you know, something healthy for breakfast and something bad for dinner. It's usually just a whole one or the other. What is that? Why am I like that? You guys like that? I don't know. Here's my table. It's a mess. This table is right by the entry. I tell you what, if you want a table that's a total like mess, put it right by your front door. It's just a clutter sucker. And I don't really use it that much because it's just got clutter over it all the time. It's not that bad. It's laundry, if I'm to be honest. One of the family members, I won't name names, but one of them, they like to help me by taking the laundry off the hanger and not putting it away straight away. And I like to put it away straight away. It's a good tip. Such a good tip, I have to whisper it. Get that laundry folded and put away. You don't even really have to fold, just chuck it away. You know, it's funny, I had to iron It's an iron. Like my teenager does a program with the Air Force, and you know, uniform's a big deal, so he has to, and usually he irons his own clothes, which is good, but I decided to iron for him, and I'm like, I have not ironed anything in the longest time. I used to iron all my clothes because I saw my mum do it, and this was like before I had kids, when I had time. Like my mum would like spend every night like ironing, you know, like a good 45 minutes ironing everyone's clothes. Who irons anymore? Like, who has time to iron anymore? It was weird. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for listening to my rambling video. You guys are awesome. I hope that I've connected with some of you. Just remember, life is short, life is now. Just do your best. Do your best. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Love, light, and peace, my friends. Love, light, and peace. Till next time. I'm hoping to get the world's longest ending here on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Run Plus Us. I'm going to go eat some French onion soup now. I wonder if it'll be as good as I remember it being. Probably not. Okay, bye.